Here are the most recent deaths in the national news, as reported at Legacy.com the last week of July and the beginning of August 2023. Legacy.com is where you can find any obituary or publish an obituary in any newspaper in America and beyond. Actress Inga Swenson died July 23, 2023 in Los Angeles. She died of natural causes at the age of 90. She starred on the 80s sitcom Benson as Gretchen Krause, the cook in the governor's mansion. Swenson is also being remembered as a Tony Award-nominated Broadway star for her performances in 110 in the Shade and Baker Street. Actor Angus Cloud died July 31, 2023 at his family's home in Oakland, California at the age of 25. He starred in the hit HBO series Euphoria, playing drug dealer Fezco. Cloud is being remembered as a natural actor who came to Euphoria with no acting experience. He was discovered while working in a restaurant. A note to remember: sometimes personal information, such as someone's cause of death, is not announced immediately or publicly at all by their family or the authorities. Every family has a right to their privacy. Politician Sheila Oliver died August 1, 2023 in Trenton, New Jersey at the age of 71. She had been the Lieutenant Governor of New Jersey since 2018. At the time of her death, she was serving as interim governor while Governor Phil Murphy was out of the country. Oliver is being remembered as a trailblazer who became the first Black woman elected to statewide office in New Jersey when she was elected to the State Assembly in 2003. Actress Lelia Goldoni died July 22, 2023 at the Lillian Booth Actors Home in Englewood, New Jersey at the age of 86. She starred in John Cassavetes' groundbreaking 1959 independent film Shadows. Goldoni is also being remembered for such movies as Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Tailor and fashion designer Edward Sexton died July 23, 2023 after a short illness at the age of 80. He was a co-founder of Nutters of Savile Row, known for his influential bespoke menswear. Sexton is being remembered for helping shape the look of British rock and roll in the 1960s and 70s, dressing musicians like the Beatles, Mick Jagger, and Elton John. Actress and journalist Betty Ann Bruno died July 30, 2023 in Sonoma, California at the age of 91. As a child actress, she played a Munchkin in The Wizard of Oz. She was one of the last surviving actors from the classic film. Bruno is also being remembered as a San Francisco area journalist who reported on such memorable stories as the Oakland Hills firestorm that took lives and destroyed many properties, including her own home. Music fan Robert Matonis died July 27, 2023 at his mother's home in St. Peters, Missouri. He died of bulbar onset ALS at the age of 70. He was better known as Beatle Bob in his hometown of St. Louis and with live music fans everywhere as he danced wildly at concerts for decades. Matonis is being remembered for attending concerts every single day for more than 25 years, more than 9,400 concerts in all. Singer and songwriter Biff Rose died July 25, 2023 at his home in Madison, Wisconsin at the age of 85. Among his best-known songs is Fill Your Heart, which was covered by David Bowie and Tiny Tim. Rose is also being remembered for songs like Molly and What's Gnawing at Me, covered by John Denver and Pat Boone. Actor Marc Gilpin died July 29, 2023 in Dallas. He died after fighting glioblastoma at the age of 56. He was a child star in Jaws 2, playing the son of Roy Scheider's police chief Brody. Gilpin is also being remembered for appearances on TV shows like Chips, Fantasy Island, and Silver Spoons. Pro wrestler Adrian Street died July 24, 2023, at a hospital in Cwmbran, Wales. He died of sepsis at the age of 82. He was known for his exotic Adrian Street persona, a glam rock-inspired heel who kissed his opponents and put makeup on them while they were incapacitated. Street is also being remembered for the funny songs he recorded in character. TV host Carol Duvall died July 31, 2023, at a senior living facility in Traverse City, Michigan, at the age of 97. She hosted The Carol Duvall Show on HGTV and the DIY Network for 15 years, sharing crafting tips and tutorials. Duvall is being remembered for encouraging her viewers to try a wide variety of arts and crafts. Phil Whitfield died July 26, 2023, at his home in Texas at the age of 62. He was a security guard for the Dallas Cowboys, who was so beloved by fans that the team made him their stadium art ambassador. Whitfield is being remembered for his enthusiastic, informative tours of the stadium's extensive art collection. World War II veteran Vincent Speranza died August 2, 2023, at the age of 98. He joined the U.S. Army during World War II and became a paratrooper fighting in the Siege of Bastogne and the Battle of the Bulge. In Bastogne, he brought beer to a wounded comrade in his helmet when it was the only beverage he could find and the only thing he could find to carry it in. The story became legend and even inspired a local brewery to create a beer in his honor. Speranza is being remembered as a history teacher who often participated in events commemorating war anniversaries, making his last parachute jump at the age of 98. Actor and comedian Paul Reubens died July 30, 2023, of cancer at the age of 70. He was best known as his character Pee-wee Herman, starring on TV in Pee-wee's Playhouse and in the movies Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Big Top Pee-wee. Reubens is also being remembered for his appearances in movies like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Blow, as well as such TV shows as Murphy Brown, Pushing Daisies, and What We Do in the Shadows. In addition to featuring current deaths in the news, Legacy.com also honors the lives and legacies of notable people who died in the past. Here are some of this week's anniversaries. 1 year ago this week, actress Nichelle Nichols died at the age of 89. Her role as Lieutenant Uhura on the original Star Trek series was groundbreaking for Black women on TV. 8 years ago this week, singer Lynn Anderson died at the age of 67. Her 1970 song Rose Garden was a smash hit, topping the country music charts and crossing over to mainstream fame. 8 years ago this week, professional wrestler Roddy Piper died at the age of 61. He is often called wrestling's all-time greatest heel. 12 years ago this week, actor and football player Bubba Smith died at the age of 66. After a successful NFL career with the Baltimore Colts, Oakland Raiders, and Houston Oilers, he went on to star in the Police Academy movies. 25 years ago this week, puppeteer and actress Sherry Lewis died at the age of 65. She entertained generations of children with her puppets, including Lamb Chop and Charlie Horse. 40 years ago this week, actor David Niven died at the age of 73. He played James Bond in the 1967 version of Casino Royale and won an Academy Award for Separate Tables. 49 years ago this week, singer Cass Elliot died at the age of 32. She became known as Mama Cass as a member of the Mamas and the Papas, and her solo career included hits like Dream a Little Dream of Me and Make Your Own Kind of Music. Rapper Coolio was born 60 years ago this week. He died in 2022 at the age of 59. He was known for such songs as his Grammy-winning hit Gangsta's Paradise. Actor and comedian Dom DeLuise was born 90 years ago this week. He died in 2009 at the age of 75. His many movies included The Cannonball Run and Blazing Saddles. Record executive Ahmet Ertegun was born 100 years ago this week. He died in 2006 at the age of 83. As a co-founder of both Atlantic Records and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he had a substantial influence on rock and roll and R&B. Every week in the United States, flags are lowered to half-staff to honor the lives of Americans whose communities are mourning their loss. Here are the most recent half-staff memorial flag honors. Flags in Arkansas have been lowered to honor the memory of State Treasurer Mark Lowry. Flags in California have been lowered to honor the memory of recruit Alejandro Martinez of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Flags in South Carolina have been lowered to honor the memory of Lieutenant Michael Charles Wood, Jr. of the Newberry Police Department, who died in the line of duty. Flags in Tennessee have been lowered to honor the memory of Macon County Sheriff's Office Sergeant William Cherry, who died in the line of duty. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on Legacy.com. At Legacy.com, any family can publish an obituary in honor of a loved one's memory online and in local newspapers everywhere. Just visit Legacy.com and select your local community. You can also follow Legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths.